Finding a house spirit is enjoying present popularity. Magpie is beside herself with joy. At long last we made it. Gods, please let me be here. There will be. We mustn't, after all we've been through. Here. A voice. That could only be... Chief, is that you? It's really you. My secret? Astonishment, the chief has poised to become Khan. Not just any Khan, mind you, but the largest tribe of all steep. There's the 8th assassination attempt for Shamwurja, and he abruptly disappeared by nary of a horn. We were sworn the chief till dead, till we set upon the search for him. First we scoured the length of the steeps, but when we failed to find him, then he ventured afield. After a grueling journey, during which we finally arrived here. Met my brother. He is searching for me, you say. I'm now wholly unexpected. How did you know to find me here? Adventurers come through Union of these days. Through the day would tell of it, tab far west. Imagine surprise when we learned that the party was named. That my whereabouts should be exposed in such a manner. 'Tis unlikely that anyone would assassinate would follow me here all this way. We did have one doubt, however. If you go far to conceal your face, why in the world would you go by your true name? But I am behold, it was really you. You were quite bout, to be honest. I'm sorry, you must not tell the others of this. It would not do to cause You survived but thrived, and Archive has a favor asked for you. Remember, the chief has always hidden his true identity to others. It is unheard of to trust any outsider. Has it heard my trust thrice over. It is a virtue of the help that this tavern still exists. If you two mean to remain here, then I expect you to make a contribution as well. Chief, I have an idea. A new type of buns invented by the mole has been popular of late. With the permission, we return to the steep to learn the secrets of the making. Oh yes. The one with the new filling. While we're there, we gather the ingredients as well as we can make it here. To be seen by other tribesmen. Very well. I have my doubts of their ability to carry out. I would feel much more ease if you were assisting them. Always. We're so close to becoming profitable again. Let us not lose our momentum. Go forward, and my friend, and bring us the ingredients for us to make this new buns. Let's see. Thank you for your support. And please inform me that we have now made great strides in the efforts to build. Alright, let's go. Alright. Want some more? Soon. And we'll have reached this conclusion. It makes me incredibly proud to think of superficial structure could come to result in. I believe that Ibushi and the others should finish removing the scaffolding soon. There should be. Alright. I'm going to Ibushi. It is done. I think what it means is due to the confined donation, the project is now complete. We can now marvel at the final example of modern dome architecture. And if you press it from down there, you should see the view from on top. The entire outfit from the class is being held at Ritsugiku. The steam reside on the fresh dumping stalls. I rode all the way to Demons, and when the field hunted I bring the first harvest. From now on, I shall observe the change of the season. The enclave guards are sure to be pleased with the new watchtower. We should probably mention that we have enough material to make a meeting hall for the builders. You will not be seeing me in there, though. Some of us like to concentrate on our work, while others prefer to spend hours taking. I hope you are not referring to me. I remind you that negotiations are an essential part of any successful business. Are we no exception? And I mean it as an insult. You are a skilled archer and you know what you are talking about. And you certainly do talk about it at great length. That is why I wanted you to handle discussions with our client from now on. Me? Thank you, Master. I know I chose the right profession. Oh my. Seeing it from afar is one thing, but seeing it up close is another. And the way you welcome visitors is truly a testament to the spirit of Doma. In time, I'm sure to become a Sister Praise. I'm at a loss of words. Make a change. Congratulate Kozakuru. We still have plenty of work ahead of us, though. Is the watchtower not yet completed? We send them. I mean the next project. The project? Your enthusiasm is most admirable, of course. We're always happy to hear any suggestions regarding future development. We'll stop at later to present a list of required materials. Oh ho, Narasha for the wicked. I shall look forward to your visit. I dare say whatever is the project will require a donation of some description. Can we count on your supporter? Although I cannot think what it might be. High above the enclave, the wheels are another in motion for the project. You want to know what our proposal is? All will be due time. Except for the one garden. It has to be the one garden, that's the only place left. And I should help secure materials requested by Ibushi. Still more from him. What's up, man? Let's request your presence in the 10,000 stalls. Do you have a time to spare? Yes, of course. Wait, 10,000 stalls? I already... Oh, she's upgrading her place. The common wishes. Oh, we upgraded her place. Looks nice. Oh my god. Pray Sengeki along enough other builds from suddenly work quite today is quite remarkable. Can I say I learned from the best? Me. That's far from empty boast, I assure you. Having received a master's tutelage, even a novice could put something in like that together in no time at all. You can now afford a construction of a new building has been seen too. We afford divergence to improving the facility. Materials we requested were mostly from carrying out repairs, but we had enough left over to spruce the Sezenkai. It's the least we can do to repay all the good you've done. Come on now, your country's pale in comparison to all the back-breaking labor you do on behalf of the Enclave. Unless I'm grateful for accepting your generation, thank you. It was our pleasure. Thereafter, perhaps we can well earn the rest. Does that mean that most of the tasks have been completed? And now, yes, just a few odd jobs remaining. I think it's safe to say the Reconnaissance Enclave is fin. Good day. Oh, thanks. What can I do for you? I've come to offer a proposal. I think we should have a garden. Oh, I see, but where? I know there's one garden. Okay, the one garden. After planning, the pond near the 10,000 stalls is surrounded by an area filled with various trees and shrubs. The area should be much fun and finish the gilding hand of a gardener me myself to fulfill its full potential. With few careful cultivated plants and new pavilion, tales of the beauty will spread through the land. Now I realize that strictly a garden is far essential in daily life, which is why I waited for more urgent matters to be addressed before making my proposal. What do you say? You grant me the opportunity to bring measure to a joyous century? I certainly have no objection. In fact, I think it's a wonderful idea. We shall be securing the necessary resources. However, this may require a few donations. Yep. Give my thanks. Avalon, you say? Leave it to me. If I may be so bold, I would very much appreciate you letting me handle this. Lest I forget, your person attending to a number of smaller but less important. I only have to accept something rather demanding, and you say I worked in the field, and just one of many occupations I dabbled in before finding my true calling. The experience will be useful when it comes to gardens, I'm sure. I'm sure I find a few days without your incessant prattle would do me a world of good. The end is decided. Come on, I have much to explain now. I lost. Oh, your car is actually. Well, I'm kind of glad I'm having it easier. Which was an hour of spent in my eating very well. Philo was named Billy bestowed upon either after to spend upon. I wonder who did it took over? That's my question. Ooh, I want this car to... Hail, sinner. Nice old woman upon for job in her steed. My son Chadwick is in a fine guard out there. There's 5 packages for him that you want to deliver. I'll go myself, but my knees simply aren't up to the task. Hey, come on, baby. I want to see a baby. What does the baby look like? Please do not stop me. I fled to the home and switch. I lost my necklace and all this way by church. I couldn't get back to now. The guard tells me the lakeland is too dangerous for me. Do you feel frigid? I know I'm glad but I escaped with my life. But that necklace was a gift from my father, but it's all I remember him. If you travel freely, then to her mother, everyone will be pleased. The last that I mentioned is how distraught she was to hear members of the guard have given their lives to the homeless switch. So I'm touched that so many with sympathy. But of course she would be, our whole family is here from here. After all, I expect she wanted to express her feeling by preparing food for us. She does that, wait a moment. You're from the homeless too, aren't you? I saw you in the front lines. I don't think I could figure out you face down the eater after everyone's flinching. It's not just me, you're an inspiration to us all. Listen, dear, what if you pass these out to the rest of the guards? I'm sure they will be awestruck. No, you're too kind. Also, I'll return to it. Probably help her. Also, thank you, I've been making sure. It was an honor to have you here. Your bravery is on the field. Thank you. Yeah, much appreciated. There you go. Wait, why? You're him. You're the one in the middle of all the strongest German. They bore against the tide of the city that threatened to overwhelm us. And now you brought us to me a sandwich? Mother made this. That's the best news I have today. Her cooking is excellent. I was sorry we couldn't stay for their home. But at least with whole new. I'll try to give his mother my best. Yeah, thanks of course. Also for the battle. I remember you well. Though we lost many, it would have been many more without your aid. Out of the way to strength like this, thank you. Please. Apologize for asking such a trivial task. We lost a lot of people on the battlefield. Anything that might raise morale and well worth trying. I thought that if they admire you even half as much as I do, well, in any case, you have sincere gratitude. I saved my fair portion of the food for you, so. That's errands. Our new MR has escaped into the forest. The carnivorous beast and then the field was wild. My contract with them told me it was meant to be trained. Anyway, we needed to make it possible out there looking for it. And can you help me? And this is the one who turned out to be a hole enough to switch. Well, I feel really bad about this now. I have no choice. I need any help that we can get. Thanks to the eaters, everything is now in the ruins is great. I'm working to determine what materials we have, and it requires shifting through it all. If you don't need it, it'll be fruitless, and I won't be able to do it all around it. In short, I need you to meet me at the northern staging plant, please. I'll go there because that's my next area. Assuming the situation out there is a time if you were the first time with the destruction you presently witnessed. The structures burned and otherwise damaged in the fighting. Yes, I saw it myself. As much of a structure intense so that the laborers come to assist in the construction need to journey back and forth each day out of save time. I'd be curious to know whether anything out here, if anything has survived. Might I ask you to survey the northern area? Tell me if any materials are often supplied. Please meet me here when you're finished. Alright. And whether it may have been years of use. Inspection, have you found pits around here? Uses sort of cane. This belongs to one of the residents, our former resident. Now I suppose you return to them. I imagine they'd rather have their land and livestock back. What else? It's actually cute, despite like good to hear. I shouldn't need to procure any fresh. My weapons are less immediately useful, though I will of course have them collected if it seems that differently more to it. As then, now, be fond of the areas I check either. I very much appreciate your help. I've gone much swiftly for your presence. Would you accept a small reward, a bit of coin stored from the... What? Come to aid in research, I sense. If this Amaro first out of Christian, it might be a spook but took off. I suppose it's intellectual. You understand he should still be... There's a tone that all Amaro have been trained since the birth to it. Blow it loudly and the subscribe and it's nearby, you know. You found them. You can't move, poor thing, it must have go home once. With the log and find off the center was no small feat, but the task of building seems thank you for it, but the Griswold teased us, however, for the sake of everyone's lifetime. Because he found Amaro. In the case, thank you, that we really couldn't afford to lose such a vital resource. Not to speak with you. It means the homestarers continue to be an inspiration to us all. A great many of the new recruits are eager to follow your example. Fortunately, as things stand, a few people have the strength to feel necessary to do so. They don't like to hear it, but of course, would you run off and prove themselves against straight eaters and follow your drift? Frankly, they are liable and get themselves killed at the rate. I don't suppose you have interest in demonstrating it. Well, I can take him. So, if you fight with the hand-to-hand, obviously they aren't even close to ready for that. Perhaps you might show them the ease with which you accomplish a task. In the forest of the lost shepherds, for instance, you'll always face at least 3 of them to slay one of the creature. Then spend an age getting the cutting of the darkness of the Crystarium. I'd love to tell them just how quickly it managed. In quite large volume and stuff. I'll make sure to mention how much efficiency it is. And maybe it's cool, but here Born telling me there is serious danger to a train like this. Let's hope. Finally, because I was trying to since my father first made it for me, I roamed the magic and he said he would protect me when I was home. I thought to myself, much too old to believe in such things, but nevertheless, when the eaters came before me, it begged it to keep me safe from the last time. Just then a young elder woman appeared, brandished a glowing blade to cut quite the dashing figure as she fought to protect me, like a prince from a fairy tale, and it was she strove with the vanquished eater. She smiled and knew that the necklace had answered my prayers, but that they could not have been anything but magic. As long as I have it, I know I'll be alright.
You have come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
What's wrong?
Laxon Loft, here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
Yeah. Whoa. They're already here.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round.
Okay.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
Oh, I've been this before, don't worry.
Enter. Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
Ooh.
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin-Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind.
Alright.
Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin-Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy promptly. One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Yeah, I think he knows we're here.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's army since before Vorthri's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin-Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat.
Yeah.
While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmor has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Minfilia, oh.
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Right, generations?
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it.
Yeah, I think the whole
I think
generation.
it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right. Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Sounds good, let's go. Indeed been captured. I dare say we have any familiar face or not. The first thing to pace the continue further. can't move. The age is simply faded. More into bed there, and Ophelia, it won't be that you're expecting such distrust. The book pertaining to the word darkness, I'm afraid I'm more out of loan with it. You're expecting quite a surgical thing. About the Oracle of Light, then it will be my pleasure to assist. As I finish with some outstanding tasks, this way I tend to attempt. Please, you can fetch the book, literally the Tales of the Wild, it's called. It's intended for younger readers, but it provides excellent summary of the subject matter. Our work is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with the interest of learning about Minophilia, but if you perceive for yourself, the book should be located on the level below. While there's place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best effort. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it's almost certainly somewhere it should. So, good luck. Yes. Is there a step we can borrow? I can be a step ladder. I'm sorry. There you go. I hope it's not too straight down. I'm happy I finished all my princess. If you want to call your friends over. What do then? It began 100 years ago with a flood of light threatened to swallow Nordvand. Just as it seemed lost, a savior appears. You halt all consumer radiance, radiant with the hair of spun's gold and eyes the clearest sapphire. Not well known about her, save the name was Minophilia. After delivering the realm, she could not be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace. 15 years later, her name unexpectedly appeared in the annals of history. I like that art. When years later ruin, the young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One hair spun from the golden eyes to create a sapphire. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn, and came to likewise be called Minophilia. Enlisting the enormous army, this Minophilia fought and vanquished countless sin eaters. And last so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet, in the right she whispered in agreement comments, Minophilia will return. And true to her word, some years later, another girl was discovered, both with the same eyes, the same hair, and the self-same powers. She took the name Minophilia, and she too fought as soldiers and more. She fell too in battle, and many more follow in her footsteps. The cycle continues to this day. And that concludes the tale. But the zeal and fact that these women have seen Nova on numerous occasions, and were it not for them, we might never have learned about the Lights Warden and their nature. A formidable warrior. Some, perhaps the truth is rather less simple. The Oracle Lights were born with certain common traits. She did not inherit the memories or the knowledge of the previous incarnation. So she's a nerf to Link. All the Minfield thus were discovered as ordinary girls, unrevered in their ways, and wore ignorance of power they harbored. While some embraced their fates and devoted themselves to training, others did not, but all were made to face the sin eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found in Lima some 10 years ago and then taken into their care, or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Valtry's rule, Marina has already abandoned resistance in the favor of destiny. It was an uncomfortable reminder of the war that it no longer wished to fight. A potential threat to the peace, so they kept her under lock and key. A long while we heard nothing of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that the Elmorian best interest for her to. The Gaian soul stole until they rescued her from the clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Indeed, I believe now we are in good grasp of Materia's tale. Thank you for your time, Marina. Might I trouble you with word, Kaiser? Outsider? Yes. So I took a hero roll. I shall fetch the book myself. Mr. Surmise, the Gaian soul who rescued Minfield was none other than our own Thancred. That she has been wandering the lands, never remained once a lord. This is why I have the chance to meet her. We all know Minfield journeyed as Highland's emissary to halt the flood of light. If one could be her witness first within 100 years ago, the origin oracle. And while there are plain some connection between the woman who knew and her namesake, the fact that these girls do not share their memory must surely mean that they're not the same person. I have to understand that. And I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. The thing is, we all know not to forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain if... I take it you're around the way. If you think I should rescue Minfield, just spit out. So happens, I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfield possesses Highland's blessing. It wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side, right, Kaiser? I see you made up your minds. A report and proposal. First, the report is our scouts have confirmed the immoral forces of Laxtonloft do indeed have Matilda in custody. At the present, they are holding her there, but we can say certain that they move her to Illinois along. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. If we don't act now, we should. As always, I ask you to entrust their undertaking to the people of Crystarium. Alright then. Okay.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue. And with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you.
Alright.
My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide.
You're off to the track.
And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
Alright.
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Let's Well, at least I was here to see this. These are our people.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Yeah, there you go.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Dream powder.
Very good. See to your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
I gotta Google what that word means.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
That's an interesting pose. We must ensure this offer that we still have a part of a plan. Let's see. Ethereum as initiative. I respect that. However, highly extra things of you receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's your salute, soldier? More spirited than the extra people. Then. First, you need uniform. Those who consider means and export to Caltech. I shall see you men and must be your friend. At this way, dashing best your outlet. I see. I'll go with it. them, but I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's very fit. But we do have a few things that's very close. We should be able to make the worst amount of adjustments. Very well, see it. I have a uniform delivered directly to the field. Let's take the opportunity to brief you on the mission. Surely we will deploy an armor or scatter dream powder from the air. Once the Oracle powder is hit, the elite unit will storm in the fortress to rescue the Oracle. The safe liberation is a sole up to the unit. Correct. We divide it to continue. Deploying the fourth job and the other or Kaiser will join the latter with me. You will proceed to your position and you will report to Kenan at the trigger. She will issue you with a serum that will ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the... Hello from the rookery. After. Is there something you need? One of the guards came in from the guard. Big guard, those are what you need to firmly walk the world. Enemies. Now that this first time, I shall warn you there's a better thing. Just kiss they call it. If you ask me, you should be on corners to kick it. Just aside, the stuff is really foul. Most people gag like they know how, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dream yourself. I must ask that you drink it now while you have a chance. Why don't you feel better? I say you enjoy it. First, falling asleep on the battlefield, just take care of losing any limbs out there, right? With all mouth, I reserve the coming of fear. This might be another way to resist. Not too great. Paralyze the pillar if you're good enough. Alright, make yourself a sentry and she'll give you the further instruction. You should be out of ammo, or not. The beasts are trained to the rookery. Or, yo, what's this ship? Oh my god, I have to actually keep it? Oh my god. I don't believe I know you, but did you join the guard recently? Was that right? Well, you managed to arrive, that's all that matters, and I bid you welcome to the Austro Imperia, one of the strongest key strongholds in the Lakeland. The first thing you want to do is report to Captain. You'll find her at the lug. Receive rather than Amaru delivery. You delivered to Amaru. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Oh. You must be the one leading me. She said you were quite a fighter. I have a job for you if you're interested. A group of ne'er-do-wells have been nuisance among them. Show what's what? They've armed themselves with use. Let's be sure that it was stolen from the Imperium. If they got it, one of our own selling it, whether the cause what we needed to get to the bottom of this. I want you to locate the soul weapons and bring them back to me as evidence. The man collected the rest later. If those thieving bastards try anything, do whatever is necessary to defend yourself. I expect you to do all the running of the horrible beast, if you don't mind me saying. But if you look like you could, you're putting it on your feet. For you, I know just a place. Have you ever been to Claremont? The water from the falls does wonders for your aches and backs. If you tell Boss the Bay, I'll send you your show. Our job is to not knowing what the problem is. We're supposed to withstand whatever hardship we're not made of stone. When the others were complaining about the weakness, so they had nothing to bother. They admit that they're on the guard. This weak stranger might be taking them. Don't blame me. I don't know anymore. Anyway, if you find out what you really think, make it worth your while. Nothing of trouble, so I'm sure you. Assuming that you have no aversion to slay few lake and anemones. Is there a sea after all? You see, I'm glad to pay above the going period. We need you to worry about the whiz and wherefore. For now, it's just bring them home. Alright. Ah, stranger. My favorite, I suppose. It wouldn't hurt to stop for a moment. Mind you, although we're going, we're in a state of constant high alert, of course. That means I have to stay in the chair there at the end and not fall asleep the whole shift. Truth be told, I found myself nodding off from time to time. I appreciate it if we could take a shorter turns, not to mention that saddle sores like if we're staying here all day. Leave you here. I think it's a pass of time keeping me watch out in the barracks is the most. That's what's saying, but I must admit, a little bit of fun a stranger will see through the shift. It's better not to make a habit of drinking on the job, but what can I really do to something to talk to? After all, guards usually work in pairs, don't they? Not only that, a good company is. We get across spears, say, who goes there? Wherever someone comes close, I always wanted to try this. Cool. Where? I suppose if you say it's one ruffle my feathers, put my nerves at ease, that was certain. I wish there was something I could do for. There could be a bit of uncooperation with it when it goes to right. Perhaps we should some sort of hoods to help them calm down. A bribe will get you everywhere. Just joking, of course. I know who you are. A lot of soldiers will look up to you, or down. I have to say, some of them even wish they could leave the Imperium and make them name for themselves. On the other hand, I accept a few of those out there in the field would welcome the opportunity to do something less risky for a change. Wish we should look out for shuffling and deckhand. After all, very space. That's one done. Oh man, 1 second. And then get him, slash him. Commander Sky Unit. With the long-conductive Stargazer telescope was downwards to watch them. It returns to darkness, dirt and research. Through the years spent in this towering position has rendered it hence my need for a numinous seed. With the liberal application I have the telescope aimed skyward and Hit the water, nice. That's what happened. The mark of the hill indicate it belongs to. In that case, the rightful owner of the patrol was attacked by the Sin Eater some time ago. Though we were unable to recover the body, these weapons are already been taken. Gear like this will be at a higher price, but the fact that looters kept it there so worries me. Whatever they are planning, it seems you are able to stop it. Gods have it if we were able to. Well, thanks to the rest of them, to think twice before they looting anything from us again. Trouble my mind never do it. If we watch over Clemrit, I imagine they leap out of the chance. I fear, however, that I owe you an apology. If you haven't paid them a visit, you never would have been involved in unpleasantries. Here. I hope with another. Hold on. One of the best men has yet to return from the troll. His armor made it back safely, but the man is nowhere to be found. Could you? Oh, but I can't let him bend my post. But wait, you reckon he went? Surely, but do you think you can follow that Amaro for a scary, silly brute? Might be the best chance we have. And take this out with you. I reckon that is a good chance he's out there, too wounded. Oh, there's green horn. Go past it. Just seen it without asking how much you aided on my duties. You have nothing coming. Just happens that I may have tasked you for you to perform it. There's a supply order that is delivered to Marina at the restaurant. If you're here to take it from him, to do so also. If you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how about lending me a hand or two? They got me on repair duty, and what would they start shipping this place in? It's definitely not a one-man job. It's simply enough task. Just take it here and pale in the mortar. Find a couple of spots where the walls are looking ragged, and apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. With our rings thin, we need all the help we can get. I swear to God, I climbed this thing. Using knowing that the ugly patches of walls can do. As for your familiar history of it has been built 9 years ago, but the elves who ruled Lake and after the flood, it served as one of the bastions of defense against sin eaters. Yes, the fort has taken rare share of beatings, but it still stands to this day. It's our job to keep it standing. Materials, manpower, them. Of course, we couldn't do it without generations, efforts, and volunteers like you. I reckon you have a real talent for repairs. Perhaps I could interest you in a job. This, of course, I've already taken enough of your time today. Examine the leg. I can place it, let alone. Gaze upon a described concern. There must be a sentry. Oh. Okay, you sense that you just hope that you would. Thank you, friend. When the beast knocked me on the mouth, it took me as an anthem for sure. However, did you? Oh, let me use me. You don't say. Oh, your apology, little fellow. Here I thought you ran in out of fear of my return, but it turns out you were looking for help. To whom time, the whole time. Can you forgive me for doubting you? And with that, I best head back to the Imperative and let everyone know I'm alright. Thank you, my friend, and thank you for saving my life. I got this letter in a simple order to the Austro Imperative. With that, pray tell, are you delivering to me? I'm not the one of our own name. You're not just brave, but resourceful as well. With that road's a dangerous beast. They're a good coin to be made running messages between. While I am loath to impose upon you further, if you will be returned to the Imperative, I was hoping I would trouble you to deliver the post Tatiana has requested. I'm afraid the recent senior attacks have left us rather. It would just take a short while to prepare the material for delivery. I invite you to make yourself comfortable. Not that there is much in the way of entertainment here. It is a military outpost after all. Perhaps you should converse with the soldiers. It is sure to raise their spirits, and you just might glean some useful information. I want to pick this for a literary excursion. I think I can think of 100 places I'd rather be. But since you're gracious company, why don't I tell you a bit about this place? Right around it was built on the ruins of an old belfry. In more peaceful days, a clarion call would ring out throughout the land to announce the time of day. Since the flood, however, the bell serves purpose far more grim, to warn the residents of Lakeland of a senior's attack. Or would that be they return when the ring again rings with joy, not fear? What do you think of the round? She's an odd one, as forth go, wouldn't you say? Truth is, actually the ruins of the larger. We took over what was left and converted it into it. To serve in the struggle in the years. I would stand as a major, working the high road. The location rather ideal. You see, we can. And miles away, sent out patrols to deal with them before they get too close. Of course, it gets kind of lonely all the way out here, but what can you do? From how Radica rounded got its names? Well, don't answer that. I think they might tell you. Radica is guaranteed in the early days one of the best and bravest. As the recent records tell, they say he tells his life holding years just long enough for a group of refugees. The body of the hero it was discovered right here at this town. Ever since then, it is named in honor. Make a man proud to service. I hope you stay, but I'm pleased to inform that the materials have been passed up or ready to deliver. Before that, so please allow me to compensate for your service. Our time is ready to study, so please take tell before you take the road. All the way of bleeding us. That you have their great service. Watch. Able to restock all manner of supplies. And that's how we're supposed. We restock supplies as we best we can, and then we ship them out. Of course, we will always have free hands to make deliveries. This is why we're obliged to kindness to strangers like yourself. Anyway. I hope you return, express my gratitude. You'll be happy to know, but thanks to man's safety, return to Imperial. Those animals can be stubborn brutes at all times, but times like this, man appreciates the loyal companions they truly are. I say this one earned himself some extra. I can fly. I'm useful. An apology whether yours way my commanding officer informed me they're not only a greenhorn, you're not even a member of the guard. I suppose I should have been able to tell you I can be a guard. Anyway, it's a good tongue lashing for my presumption. I said I am most grateful for your service. Your genocide for Sora useful than half the men in here. Perhaps you would consider joining us someday. In the meantime, I've instructed to pass along your reward. Don't be a stranger now. Operation Amara will be treated to the same serum as us. You are not pleasant in odor of cooks. Potter. All that remains is to feed it to I'm sure you enjoy. Fetch the fodder of the Amaro launch and you'll see the What? Yep. Yeah, the rest of it has been dosed. And you did not fear any amounts succumbing to dream powder. All units are now into the final position. The time is nigh. And deploy a Atan watchtower, and I'll send him. All may the night shine upon us. Here, go with. So mean. I like her. Thank God I can fly. I was not doing this. Thank God I was not. I have fly. I was not. Ready? All right. All right, purple. Oh, they're purple. All right, I was confused for a second. I forgot the emerald. All right. Infilia.
Keep moving. What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Sleep powder.
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
I'm more of a direct approach, but this works.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Right.
For the Crystarium!
Alright. Alright, I don't know which way I'm going. What the heck was that? Alice, hey, what's up? Go ahead, we're holding here. Alright, bunny girl. Gotcha. Thank you. Are you from Crystarium? Correct. Make the specification as Dankred. Ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Can we fight? You're all good, I've been worse. we win? Oh, he's here, huh? Oh, well, he has brazen thieves. You'll regret coming here. I got a laser pointer. Wait. Oh, see the rose. Where's the other guy at? Can't maintain this alpha forever. I mean, we're winning, so... Oh shit. Hold on. I always use the wrong one, but whatever. Or should I... Oh, you got it.
It's over!
Well, I get experience. Wait, where was I?
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
Hey, Thancred.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What? Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Huh?
Break! Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
Oh, I don't like I won't go out of desperation.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Urianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Urianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Urianger.
To find me.
Second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world.
Wait, me?
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Thank you. Grew up in those 5 years.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
I'm getting PTSD.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I'm not... I can't... Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Back to land. Maybe I should worry about us. Berries, I take it. I'm my best friend, but I feel like a fog. Home of the Fey folk. As if you were a penguin making mischief. They are a powerful illusion to play tricks on who ventures in it. By way of example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe. We're now, I'm sorry, entirely at their mercy. Alright. Now I have to face my fear. It's my lord, I fear the fairies. With that being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching. You like me to do it all the time. With that being said, that's been kind of a Kaiser, legendary OP. I'm just that good. See you in the next video. Read that again.